Hello, everyone. Today, let me discuss how the loading transfer through a building. Multiple elements are used to transmit and resist external loads within a building. These elements define the mechanism of load transfer in a building known as the load path. The load path extends from the roof through each structural element to the foundation. An understanding of the critical importance of a complete load path is essential for everyone involved in building design and construction. It can summary to two types of load path: gravity load path and lateral load path. For gravity load path, normally includes dead loads and live loads. For lateral load path, normally includes wind loads and hydrostatic and soil lateral pressure. Both the gravity and lateral load paths utilize a combination of horizontal and vertical structural components. Gravity load is the vertical load acting on a building structure, including dead load and live load due to occupancy. This figure shows an isometric view of a concrete structure and a gravity load path. The vertical gravity load acts on a slab, which transfers the load to the beams, which in turn transfers the load to the columns and then down to the foundations. Finally, the foundation transfers the loading to the earth. The gravity load path depends on the type of floor slab, that is, whether a slab is a one-way or a two-way slab. In the one-way slab in figure, the effective external loads is transferred primarily in one direction, shown with an arrow. The slab beam and girder floor is an example of a one-way system. The gravity load acting on this system is transferred from the slab to the secondary beams and then to the main beams. Finally, the main beams transfer the load to the columns. The load path in a two-way slab is not as clearly defined in figure. The slab transfers gravity load in two perpendicular directions. However, the amount carried in each direction depends on the ratio of span lengths in the two directions, the type of end, supports, and other factors. For figure, it shows the load to be transferred from the slab to the beams aligned in the two directions and then to the columns. The lateral load path is the way lateral loads are transferred through a building. The primary elements of a lateral load path are as follows. For vertical components, it includes shear walls and frames. For horizontal components, it includes roofs, slabs, and foundations. The figure shows a reinforced concrete structure and the elements constituting the lateral load path. Roof and floor systems transfer the load to the walls, which, in turn, transfer the load to the foundations. Roof and floor systems take horizontal forces from the stories at or above their level and transfer them to walls or frames in the story immediately below. Shear walls and frames are the primary lateral load resisting elements. However, these members also carry gravity loads. Shear walls receive lateral forces from diaphragms and transmit them to the foundations. Foundations form the final link in the load path by collecting the lateral forces from all stories and transmitting them to the ground. This is my video. Hope you guys enjoy it.